The floodwaters came. What was supposed to be inches turned into feet.
Alice Boulevard's running 9 feet.
And with every second, the disaster seemed to get worse. Homes and businesses absorbed the murky water.
Sin, my father's business lost. Everything is gone.
And took over neighborhoods. Neighborhoods no one ever thought would flood.
Never dreamed it would get this high.
Even downtown Cedar Rapids and most of the public buildings, courthouses, city hall, county offices. And now, almost 10 months later, many victims are still heartbroken.
I just want to go home.
The stories are everywhere. People left behind, a federal disaster funding system some say is broken.
We hear every day about millions of dollars that are supposed to be available for the flood victims. Where is the money?
This is not the first disaster, and it won't be the last. On every corner, at every house, inside hundreds of businesses. You drive through the flood zone in Cedar Rapids right now, and this is what you'll see. What you'll see in 6 months, a year from now, 2 or 10 years from now. That's a story you can tell. When this much destruction hits a vibrant and productive city, every American cares. And there are plenty of opportunities to find multiple angles to fit your audience. Investigations, possibilities of waste and inefficiency, examples of exactly how communities should recover. Businesses struggling, businesses rebuilding, health concerns, what's in the air, what's going into the ground, and what's living under all of these piles. Possibilities of mold, toxins, and disease. This is also where a natural disaster collides with an economic disaster. How much tax money is spent on trying to contain nature's fury, and if it works. Proud Americans rebuilding on their own even when they face tremendous obstacles, even when they won't get reimbursed. The fight to make disaster relief work. Cedar Rapids faces a disaster in the billions. We have only received funding in the millions. These are the faces to your stories. This is the Heartland, the place where the race for president begins, the place that feeds the world and produces some of the smartest young talent in some of the best schools in the country. We know that in these difficult financial times, coming to Cedar Rapids, Iowa will be hard.
That's why in a newsworthy event itself, the news outlets in Cedar Rapids are actually partnering to make this story easier for you to cover. The phone numbers for all the partnering organizations are inside your media kit. Just call for the best sources, pictures, video, sound, the best people for you to interview. You won't get this from the Associated Press. The stories aren't there. We are all part of this community too. We've all won prestigious awards for our flood coverage and stories, and we're willing to help you cover the Cedar Rapids flood story.
We can give you access to our video via email, FTP sites, or via NewsPath and CNN Pathfire services. You can use the stories as they are, or you can use the pictures and information to craft your own story. It's not every day when a city rallies to fight for the funding and for your ear.
All we can do is throw it away.
Listen, the Cedar Rapids flood stories are there.